Hello kids, now we are going to deal with our literature reader unit number 3, poem number 1 in that How to Tell Wild Animals. It is composed by Carolyn Wells. Okay, basically it is a humorous poem but it gives us lot of ideas about the wild animals. How to tell wild animals means how to identify wild animals, means if any wild animal is there in your surrounding, how to identify which wild animal is that. These ideas are given in this poem along with what wild animal trait or behavior is there in humans too. That also Carolyn is trying to tell us through this poem. Now, before you read section, this humorous poem suggests some dangerous ways to identify or tell wild animals. Read it aloud, keeping to a strong and regular rhythm. Let us go through the poem. I will recite the poem first for you. Before that, let us go through the difficult words in the glossary. Ground. Ground means background. Discern. Discern means make out or identify. Hide. Hide means animal skin. Peppered, here covered with spots. Caress. Caress means a gentle loving touch. Novice. Novice means someone new to a job. Nonplussed means usually it is nonplussed. It is used in a passive form, but here in the poem the poet has used it in a normal way. Nonplussed means puzzled, confused or surprised. Okay, now let us go through the poem. How to tell the wild animals. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Or if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you with black strips on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. The simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. This will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. If you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard. Be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Though to distinguish beast of prey, a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may. Tell from the hyena thus, hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all, and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is a chameleon you see. Now, so I guess there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stanzas in this poem. I will explain you this poem stanza by stanza. How to identify lion. If you see in the jungle in the east, if you notice a tawny beast, very aggressive and dangerous beast, and how to identify that beast as a lion, if that beast roars at you and makes you feel as if you are dying. In this stanza, in the second last line, you might have observed the word dying is written as dine. They have just deleted the word G from the poem, from this word, just to rhyme it with the last word of that stanza, lion. Okay, it's a poetic, the poets, they have got the license to change the form of the word just to rhyme with the other words for the poetic effect or rhythm. Okay, so if you want to identify there is lion around you, just you have to notice if any beast is roaring very loudly, making you feel afraid, frightened, then identify that is lion. Okay. Or if sometime when you roaming around, a noble wild beast greets you with the black strips on a yellow ground. Now this beast is different from the lion as it is having yellow strips or black strips on a yellow background. Just notice if he eats you. If the beast eats you, then that is the Bengal tiger to justify. To discern means to justify. In the first case, if the beast is roaring at you and making you afraid and frightened, that is lion. In the second case, if the person is being eaten by this beast who is having black strips on yellow ground, then that beast is tiger, which will directly eats you. Third, if strolling forth a beast you view whose hide with spots is peppered. Now this beast is different from tiger, as it is strolling, it is walking to and fro, it walks and it is hiding himself in hide means here cover or the animal skin. So its skin is spot with peppered spots. Peppered means how black pepper they look. So the spots are like that on this beast body. Who is this beast? It is leopard. What is its sign of identification? So leopard will leap on you. Okay, so it will just leap and leap again on you. So again here the poetess has taken the freedom of changing the form of the word lep. If you see the leapt, the word L-E-P-T, it is not the correct form of the word. Correct word is L-E-A-P-T, leapt. But here she has changed the form of the word to be L-E-P-T. Again, the same reason for poetic effect. So the identification of leopard can be done when any certain animal leap on you, then identify it is leopard. Okay, now the fourth animal is bear. Now we'll come from the jungles of the east, will come to our yard. Okay, if roaming in your yard, if you find a creature who hugs you very very hard, okay, if the animal is hugging you very very hard, then identify that is bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. If you have any doubt that that animal or that beast is bear, he will give you one more caress. Caress means, actually the meaning of caress is to love and to take care. But here bear's hug is not as taking care. Here the bear will hug you till you die. So this is the way of bear killing its prey. It hugs the prey very tightly till it dies and then he eats it. Further, though to distinguish beast of prey a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyena come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Here two animals are described, how to identify these animals. If the animal is laughing while crying, the animal is laughing, then that is hyena. But if the animal is crying, okay, then that is crocodile. So, but these two traits can be identified with the human beings. We also have these two traits. See, when certain people, they laugh when they are sad, okay, if from within they are sad, okay, but to show the world they are laughing and they are smiling. This is the trait we are having. We have this feature in us that we don't want to share anything with the people, our sadness, our sorrows, we don't want to share. We just smile in front of them. So this is a trait. When we are sorrowful, we are sad, but we are smiling. So this is the trait of hyena. When hyena, it cries, okay, it resembles any human being is laughing. But if you meet a crocodile, it is when it is shedding tears, then identify this is crocodile. So this animal also, this animal's features are also there in human beings. When does the crocodile shed tears? It sheds tears when it is having or it is devouring its prey. Okay, जब अपने शिकार को वो खाता है तब वो आंसू निकालता है. Such traits are there in human beings. See, when people they laugh on you, they make fun of you, okay, then that thing, or within they are happy when you are sad, okay, and they are showing to you that no, we are there with you. They are showing sympathy. In Hindi there is एक कहावत है, मगरमच्छ के आंसू रोना. Such kind of people are there. So मगरमच्छ के आंसू रोना means to shed crocodile's tears, means the crocodile is enjoying its prey but it's shedding its tears. So these two animals are like this. If you listen laughing in the jungle, then that is hyena. If you see any animal is shedding tears, then that is crocodile. Last is the true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. So this animal is different from the previous animals which we have studied. It's a harmless animal. It won't it's not a predator, okay. It doesn't eat its prey, okay. But what is similar with this chameleon and human beings? So chameleon, it changes its colors. So around us there are people, they change their colors according to the situation, okay. So beware of such human beings. So chameleon, it is a sort of a lizard. He hasn't any ears at all, and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. If you see nothing on the tree, chameleon is definitely there, because it has made himself according to the tree, okay. It becomes like a tree. So it is chameleon, and there are people who change their colors according to the situation, like chameleon does. So these are the ways of identifying these animals, right from the king of the jungle, tiger, then that is lion, tiger, leopard, bear, hyena, crocodile, and chameleon. I hope you have understood this poem. Please go through it again. Please watch this video again. In your refresher, you have the summary written for better understanding. Please go through it. See the words formed in this poem. They are in a different form. How they are used, why they are used in such a way. Go through it. You will understand in a better way. Watch this video once again. Thank you.